Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results, sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. If you cannot handle the truth, you should not be here, okay? That's nothing personal to you because I know Geminis can handle the truth. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm saying this to the air signs, but I guess there's some air signs that can't handle the truth. Um, but I don't suspect it's many of you, all right? I'm just putting that out there because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. That's not what we're doing here. But this shit could hurt your feelings. It could, all right? Because I don't know where you stand. All right. And I may or may not be saying your shit accurately. I might be saying it, like and switching the parts around and shit. And then you feel like, oh shit, what? What did she just say? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right. So only be here if you can handle the truth and you can do the work of interpretation. Okay. And using your own intuition as well. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. All right. Fantastic. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Overall theme for January 2022. Overall theme, find an alternative to war. That's the recommendation. There's war energy on the board in January, or there's war energy being looked at and discarded. All right. What do you mean by that, ancestors? Somebody's in their head strategizing. Okay. Favorable outcome. If we want a favorable outcome, we're going to have to find an alternative to war. Yeah. Just be the emperor. Okay. Instead. All right. And that way, you know, there's nothing to fight about. Simple. All right, fantastic. Yes, somebody's in their head about some pregnant woman or an abundant future. Okay. Well, why don't I just commit instead of making war with commitment, right? Maybe even get married. Maybe even get married. I don't know. But either way, somebody is wanting a favorable outcome with the Empress. Uh-oh. Divine child of God. The Emperor is standing on this. The divine child of God deserve what they want. Amen. hmm They passionately want something. You passionately want the baby. You passionately want this woman. You passionately want um, this abundant future, this entitlement, this bloodline inheritance, or somebody is in their head about it. Okay, the Empress is upset. This is the angry Empress. She has every right to be upset, and she has every right to want commitment because she's committed. She has every right to want a favorable outcome because she is a favorable outcome in herself, in the flesh. Amen. Um, New beginning. That's what the emperor would like, a new beginning with the child of God. Let's try this again. Let's do this new. Let's not fight. All right, let's go further. Um, King of Swords energy, please. King of Swords, divine union. Hot but naked sex. All right. This could also be somebody being in their head about being exposed or their sexual activities being illuminated. Speaking of war energy, right? Okay. Right. Karma. Karma with the pregnant lady or karma with the abundant future. And then we have justice. Okay. So you pay your karma, you get justice. You pay your karma, you get some of that good. Simple. Okay. So it's like it seems like they're reflecting, like, what's so bad about having everything you want? You know what I'm saying? What's so bad about that? You know how people be sweating commitment because this card represents commitment. You dig what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes, they be like, oh no, I don't want to commit, then my life is over, shit like that. Like, please. So this person is like, why was I so afraid to commit? Like, why? What's even wrong with commitment? Like, what's the big deal? Why do people, like that sort of thing? Yeah, yes. Divine union. Not divine union, that's divine union. Two of Cups. soul connection. Okay? God is behind it all. God is behind it all. So the karma, they feel like this karma is the karma for a reason. It's the truth. It's the truth. That WAP is justice. Okay? That's what they say. That WAP is justice. This is facts. This is fucking facts. Like, okay, there's worse things than being in a commitment with somebody who's fucking hot and sexy as hell. Do you feel me? Worse things can happen to you, I think. Absolutely. And they're a divine child of God. Worse things can happen. I think they could. I really do. All right, let's talk about commitment, favorable outcome, favorable judgment. Let's talk about it. Mm. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Okay, so there was some deception around the commitment or around favorable outcome, or somebody being centered within their self or solid on a thing, solid within themselves on a thing. And it looks like somebody was willing to walk away. I suspect that's the Empress. Okay, so somebody was playing with this connection, look like here. You know, like possibly hurting you. You know, like I get the sensation it's like a masculine hurting a feminine. And we do have the Emperor and the Empress on the board. So when somebody walked away or whatever, it made some sort of huge impact. Somebody was surprised. If this is deception, they are surprised that this person just transcended their fiery emotions about the whole thing and faced their demons about the whole thing and was mad, but they was like, yeah, fuck it. Because there has to be mutual respect. If there's not mutual respect, then I don't want it anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, instead of hurting the Empress, let me find an alternative to war, because hurting the Empress is not going to get me what I want. That's only going to make her walk away. Simple. And that's going to make her detach. If she's angry, she's not going to give a fuck. You dig what I'm saying? And that is kind of the opposite of what they was apparently trying to achieve here with the war energy. Let's go into the Emperor. Emperor is emotionally connected, wants to return to the safe haven. Oh, yes, okay, yeah, the devil. The devil was trying to tempt the Emperor. Because you see the siren and you see La Beline. This is the whale, the world whale, right? There's a whole world inside the whale, right? And then in this card, see the whale? Okay, so the whale represents the deep water, and she's represents the go-between between worlds. She can come up to the surface, she can go back down, and then this is La Beline, that whale with the mouth open. It's a safe haven in there, but it requires trust, because on the outside it looks very scary, but it's actually a safe place. And this is about wanting to return to the safe haven because they have this emotional connection. They don't want you to feel hurt. That's not what they was trying to achieve. But the devil was tempting them. Okay, yeah. The devil was tempting them, or I should say the devil was trying to block them. Perhaps through temptation, through temptation. And the temptation is not necessarily sex with another person. It could be just the thought of it, the idea, the statement of it, or, something like that, or whatever, The point is, the devil was trying to throw some shit in the mix in order to block the way back to the safe haven. Maybe some bad advice. I don't know. Okay. All right. But you're going to get the mercy and grace of safe passage here. Or maybe the emperor will get the mercy of safe passage because he's bypassing the devil by recognizing and respecting that you're a divine child of God and that he should find an alternative to hurting you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Right. Yes, exactly. Because you have superior control over your fiery, passionate emotions and your passionate energy. So they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, 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 no. I wanted to increase the passionate energy. I didn't want to decrease the passionate energy. So they're switching gears. You know what I'm saying? They're switching gears because they're like, yeah, no, I'm tired of trying to get a rise out of this person because this person don't rise in the name of no bullshit. Look like here. Okay? So instead of trying to fuck with this person in order to get a rise out of them, why don't I treat them well? Why don't I do that? I'll probably, you know, get more what I want, especially since this is a divine connection. Look like here. All right. So that's cool. Any words of wisdom, last words of wisdom for Gemini for this January 2020? Words of wisdom. Use words to remove obstacles. Face your fears. Loss is not defeat. I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. For more deep ass readings where we see war is hell, let's find an alternative. Like in deep ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, Gemini, behind the black veil.